Hello, we are Reptile Invasion and we are streaming with Real Time Animal Rescue. And we are at one of our educational meet and greet events. This is Taz. He is a black and white Argentinian Tegu. And we have Eliza, one of our volunteers, and Wyatt, one of our volunteers. And we're going to talk a little bit about Taz's food and what Tegus should be eating.
So, Tegus are omnivores, meaning they eat a little bit of everything. So, the Tegu diet should consist of about 60% different protein products, be it bugs, snails, eggs, mice. They can have little quail chicks. They can have ground turkey that's lean. They can have some different fish as well, though there are some fish you have to be careful of. I forget which ones. Dylan will have to get in on that one.
I do know that salmon and tilapia are okay for them to eat. You just don't want to overfeed fish because of the fatty content.
Yeah. And then 30% of their diet should be different vegetables and greens. So they can have the collard greens and turnip greens and mustard greens. I know our Tegu is a little fussy with the collards because they're a really strong flavor, but he absolutely loves turnip greens. It is so weird. But a lot of times we have to hide his vegetables like we would for a toddler. And so we'll take the ground turkey and we'll actually mix up a lot of the veggies in there to get him to eat it. They can have different squash. And some of those you just need to make sure that you peel it because of the pesticides and the preservatives they put on the outside of the vegetables. And then for fruits, they can have all kinds of different things. They can have the blueberries and strawberries and blackberries and raspberries and mango and stuff. You just have to be careful because that should only be about 10% of their diet, and it should be sparing because they don't have the same kind of pancreas that we do, so they can't deal with that kind of level of sugar. But if you do have a Tegu that's impacted and having trouble going to the bathroom, like the blueberries and strawberries, along with like a pumpkin puree, are really good to help get stuff moving because it does add as a natural laxative for them.
And then we're going to talk poo.
Yes. Well, with reptiles, you always got to talk poo because there is so much about that tells you about their health.
So when you're looking at Tegus, male Tegus have these big jowls. Everybody's like, ooh, look at his fat cheeks. They're not fat. They're not fat at all. It's all muscle because they don't chew their food. They swallow everything whole. Do you want to show everybody your mouth? You want to say, ah?
He says no. He'll get you.
Ah. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, look at that big mouth. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. So you can see there's lots of space in there for them to swallow that food. And then this is a smaller Tegu. This is Tori.
And you can see the glottis. That is the little air hole down there. That's how they breathe. So their trachea is separate than their esophagus. So they can actually keep breathing even while they're eating full prey. Yes.
Good boy, Tori. Good boy. All right, well, stay tuned. We're going to have some more